Well, we're almost there. We're almost at the end of the 5 days. So again, well done if you've got this far. A bit of motivation to try and lose a wee bit of weight is always the sun shining. It's always good to, my hay fever's going nuts. It's always good to feel a wee bit of sunshine, feel the clothes a wee bit looser in your skin, put on a pair of shorts, and this is what we're doing it for. It's just to feel good in our own skin, to look good and feel good. Irregardless, guys, of what the numbers and the scales say, listen, I want you to feel good and look good. That is the objective of everything I do from a change program, from these free challenges, the coaching in the gym, the nutrition, online nutrition clubs, whatever it is. I genuinely really want you to look good and feel good in your own skin. That's what the whole point is, all right? So, you know the protocol for the rest of today. We break the fast tonight at 8 o'clock. So theoretically, you're still fast until tomorrow morning. Wake up tomorrow morning, go to the bathroom, do what you need to do, and then weigh yourself. And then put your weight up tomorrow in the group next to your starting weight. Now remember, I want you to think about this before we put up the weight thing, right? Because this always happens. You get people who go, oh, I've lost 6 pounds. I'm happy enough with that. Jesus Christ, 6 pounds. Right, so let's put this into perspective. Now, last time we did this, I think someone lost 11.5 pounds. The time before that, they lost 12 pounds. The average is about 6 pounds. But as honest to God, as people even put them, oh, I've only lost 2 pounds, I've only lost 4 pounds, I'm okay with that. Jesus, if you do that in 5 days, is phenomenal. All right, some people who have a lot more weight they lose than others, some people who hold a lot of more fluid retention than others will see a bit more drastic movement on the scales than others. But even the fact that you completed the 5 days is brilliant. My hat's off to you, because you should be feeling better. Your skin should be feeling better, your sleep should start to get a bit better, your energy level start to get a bit better. If you are doing things right, guys, again, I'm going to be adamant, I'm going to keep saying this till you're blue in the face hearing it. If you're tired, if you're hungry, if you have headaches, it's dehydration. You're not managing your salt or your sodium efficiently enough. But it's not just the morning. The longer the fast, the more times through the day you should be having that. If you're feeling tired, get the salt in. If you're feeling anything, hungry, get the salt in. It's dehydration, right? I've been trying to put this through since day one. Hydration is the key to success on your fast, right? It really, 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 really is. Without that, the whole thing is absolutely misery. It doesn't work. You're not going to look forward to doing it again. Hydration is the key. I know, again, I'm harping on about it again, but I'm going to say it again. It's hydration, sodium. You need your salt. And don't get mistaken by thinking I'm dehydrated, therefore I'm going to drink more water and more water and more water. All you're doing is diluting down those electrolytes even more and exacerbating the problem, making it even worse and worse and worse. It's salt. Right, you should have salt in your food. You should have salty water in the morning, salty water at lunchtime. You have to make sure you get this going, guys. All right, you've got to focus on hydration, please. So anyway, that aside, so your weight. What I need you to think about here is 1 pound of body fat has got 3,500 calories, right? So if you lose a pound, you've been in a deficit, you've expended somewhere over the 5 days 3,500 calories more from stored body fat than you usually would have. If you lost 2 pounds, right, that's 7,000 calories, guys. If you lost 4 pounds, that's 14,000 calories, right? 14,000 calories with just 4 pounds. God, think about that, right? 14,000 calories. Most of us only eat 1,200 calories a day. That's about 2 days of not eating anything, right? So that is excellent. If you can lose 5 or 6 pounds in 5 days, that's a pound a day. Jesus Christ, that was a deficit of 3,500 calories per day. Right, God, please think about this in real money terms, not just what you think you want to do on the scales. Now, let's say you did lose 6 pounds, right? And then for the rest of the month, you don't diet, you don't do anything, you don't exercise, you don't, which I don't recommend. But let's say you're one of those 99% of the people who do, and then we do this again next month, and you lose another 6 pounds. You do this next month, you lose another 6 pounds. After 4 months, you've lost 2 stone. And what have you done? 5 days of intermittent fasting a month. Right, so go think about that, right? Now imagine you then had a healthy lifestyle. I'm not saying you had to go into a deficit or a diet or anything, but you had a healthy lifestyle. You stayed active and you did a wee bit of resistance training. So you had a really big metabolic boost. Imagine how you would look and feel after that kind of lifestyle shift, right? I'm not talking about over restriction. I'm not talking about not having a glass of wine. I'm not talking about not enjoying your chocolate. I'm about just having about what I would call an 80-20 ratio. 80% good, 20% bad. There is no good or bad, but you know what I'm saying in terms of how you perceive food. This is a healthy food, non-healthy food. I like to call it natural source food, processed food. So 80% natural food, as in you have to kill it or pick it, and 20% of the stuff that you like, the stuff that's highly processed or highly refined, bar, chocolate, bag of crisps, bread, all that kind of stuff. So 80-20 rule will get you there with a bit of resistance training for that metabolic and muscle tone. So how do we break our fast tomorrow? You got to be careful here, guys, right? Because the weight loss, the weight that you lose, you do not want to rebound from, because ultimately there will be a wee bit of muscle tissue. We've talked about this. We've done everything we can. Hopefully, if you're with me in the gym, we've done even more to try and preserve that muscle tissue. You'll find that the people who do the resistance training usually keep the weight off better than the people who don't. If you did keep the weight off, it's because you probably lost a bit of muscle tissue and your body's fighting to put that back on. So resistance training here also really, really helps. So what do we do here? You got to be very careful, because once you break your fast, you're going to feel that want to gorge, to celebrate, know that you've done well, and it will be really fantastic, right? You're going to have some treats, and pretend that tomorrow night you're probably going to have a glass of wine. You are going to get drunk very fast. You're going to be a cheap date tomorrow night, let's put it that way. So please be careful. So here's my recommendation. Still break your fast whenever that is, with the 2 scoops of protein, just to line the stomach, just to curb the appetite, or suppressing it a wee bit. If you're going to have some alcohol, please have some good complex carbohydrates in a good healthy meal about an hour or so before, like bread, not really bread, sorry, like potatoes or rice or something, along with chicken and vegetables, something good, something wholesome, like something heavy that's going to absorb some of that alcohol, because you've been in that fasted state, because you're very, very depleted and you're very dehydrated, the alcohol is going to go straight in the head. So please be careful with that. All right? Sunday again, just take it a wee bit canny, break into Monday nice and easy. If you do overdo it on Saturday and Sunday, which you probably likely will, because you're going to want to congratulate yourself and celebrate on the job well done over the 5 days. Here's my recommendation for a bad weekend. If I have a bad weekend, if I overdo the weekend, which I usually do, specifically on a Sunday, I'll do a 24-hour fast every Sunday and Monday. So I'll stop eating at Sunday night at 8 o'clock, and I'll not eat until 7 o'clock on Monday night. So basically the 24, same as what we did today and yesterday. I'll do that on a Monday. For me, that works absolutely amazingly, because my day is hectic on a Monday. I start working the gym at 5:30 in the morning, and I don't leave until 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. And I'm literally straight through client after client. I'll have 25, 30 clients back to back. So that works absolutely fantastic for me. It gets rid of all the bloat, it resets the stomach, it kickstarts the metabolic rate, it gets rid of all the fluid retention, and gets rid of any excess calories that I may have eaten the day before. So that's a good protocol to keep going if you want. If you want any more help with intermittent fasting, guys, please send me a private message, talk to me. We'll break it down, what we can do, how you can make it better, and please look forward to the next fasting challenge, which will be the start of next month. I'm going to do this every month, so you'll be on the group, you can stay on the group. I'll still keep posting up some videos on the group even over the next 3 weeks, just to keep you informed of what's happening, information about fasting, health benefits of it, because there's so much to this. I haven't even touched on a percentage of it, and even if you have done these challenges the previous 2 or 3 times, you'll realise that there was stuff I spoke about then I haven't spoken about now, stuff I'm speaking about now that I didn't speak about then. It's vast, right? Intermittent fasting is probably one of the best tools that you can implement, because it's one of the most natural ways for human beings to eat. Guys, through evolution of human race, we have never ever had food in abundance. We've never had food multiple times a day, never mind every day. It just doesn't happen. It never happened. It's only in the last, say, 50 years, even 30 years, right? Your grandparents, my grandparents, probably went days without food, probably went full days where they had 1 meal a day. That's the way the human race is supposed to live. This is why there's such a disease and obesity pandemic, because we've got just more food than we're supposed to eat. It's just not natural, all right? So intermittent fasting is the most natural, healthiest way for you to live your life. Any more help you need, give me a shout. Have a good day.